Welcome back to stream with Dishonored 2. Last time we left off, we had given Jindosh a lobotomy. It was very successful. And, well, now we have other people to deal with. Hell yeah. Rewire tools. I think these are just normal people.
Go away. You've been warned.
2 coins for that cat lap?
Oh.
Well, no
We
more,
don't
thank you.
want you.
Place is a dump anyway.
I will knock him out and drop his boat chat, don't worry.
You look like you can take care of yourself. I got no kids, no wife neither.
I don't
I was
Really?
a girl once. She left.
fix it.
Ah.
He timed it just right, so that her fingers would get caught in the hinge as it closed.
No,
Not long ago, I crewed a flatboat loaded down with this blue blood's furniture. Hit a reef, and we watched it all go down. Get any closer?
I think I'm done with the heart. After like unique characters.
Called him a pissmire and an idiot, but he bore it well.
I don't know though, because we still got some unique dialogue. So I don't know. That's a guard right there.
Think you're being quiet.
I forgot. I don't have the ting. I don't have the ting.
Playing dice tonight. You in?
Where should I put this body? Maybe up there.
He promised to get the boy home. It wasn't exactly a lie. He never
Does that
said
mean?
to which home he'd be taken.
Oh. Let's see. Oh well, I can't put them up here. Unless I knock them out.
They are her playthings, and when one inevitably dies, she but sends word, and a replacement arrives within a week.
Yikes. Alright, this is new. Representative from the Miners Family Committee reports that another silver mine has partially collapsed, leaving 8 miners injured and killing 12. The committee maintains that the Duke's unrealistic production goals were the true culprit, citing the overlong shifts that have been in practice since mine owner Miss Stilton disappeared. The mines are not managed directly by the Grand Palace until such a time as Stilton returns or until a new director can be found. However, the Grand Palace's official statement blamed the collapse on human error and threatened to arrest anyone found guilty of demoralizing the people of Karnaca. Yet the Karnaca Gazette certainly support the effort to maintain Sakona's unity. Our thoughts go to the families of those injured or killed. Maybe you say so. You may just eat the entire contents of their pantry though. Alright, no one saw. This is the apartment we were just in. I will happily rob it for everything they have. Happily. Alright, we can go back down to where we were. However, never mind. Apparently that wasn't a good idea. I see why now.
I hope they accept my transfer. I've got to get over to one of the other districts.
Do you now? Come on, don't see me. Hell yeah. Another guy kidnapped. As long as we kidnap everyone, we can do as much looting and looking around as we want.
They wouldn't last a day. I always have to be right.
Who's she to say I didn't deserve a promotion?
Why wouldn't it let me do a drop lockout? I guess the angle was a little bit incorrect. That isn't gonna work. That's not gonna work while she's there. Unfortunately. I wonder actually if I can... I tried to press space to jump. My character just didn't do it. Oh, that doesn't work either. We're gonna have to wait for her to walk off, I guess, and kidnap the guy in the booth.
He's been well trained, and he's out for blood today. She's good with the pistol. She volunteers for the firing squad to get in extra practice.
So yeah, we do have some unique voice lines still. I don't know what they're doing over there, but
I'll be your favor. She sees what I can do with a bit of cat fur and a bone from a drowned man's leg.
I think those are witches. Yeah.
I gathered them at dawn. What else? Are no good otherwise.
Peckish.
Like she's the only
Could use
one
an
who's
olive.
gonna gather black
Maybe
mandrake.
there's a nice tin of hagfish in the cupboard.
Well, we'll leave them to it. We'll leave them to it. Let me check stats. Yeah, we're good at the moment.
Huh?
What do you mean, huh?
Oh, the look on his face. Well, who was he expecting? The Empress? What a fool.
Come on, mana regen quick. Perfect.
Things have happened here in the last 5 years than in all the years of my life before that.
In fact, what if I get a little bit greedy?
It's funny to think about, but she could be reading the letter right now. Thinking about me right now.
The greed work, chat. Oh shit. Hell yeah. Huge W. W for greed.
That's all I know about her. He knows he's done terrible things. He might even turn himself in. But not just yet.
Turn himself into who? People would accept it or worse than he is. Oh hell yeah. The area surrounding the Royal Conservatory remains in lockdown. Keep the roads clear during curfew and block off side street access. Maintaining the wall of light is the responsibility of everyone in the squad, and expect for women that powers the damn thing to be well guarded all the time. If any irregularities occur, contact the technical officer immediately. Third Lieutenant Benjamin Chow. Or Chow. No.
Why would he say that? It makes no sense.
Martha,
Anyway,
won't
I'm not
you
the one who did the
marry
kissing.
me?
12 weeks have I been at sea, chasing monsters in the brine, dancing hagfish on the line. Martha, won't you marry me? 12 weeks have I been at sea.
I got greedy. That was my bad. I got too greedy.
Put in a request for new boots. What I get? A sock. One useless.
Worked out this time now. Huge W. As long as it's not that, it's fine. Okay, now we're good.
He could easily afford all the medicine she needs. But he's developed a taste for sangaree and sherry cobblers.
It'd be like that.
This one's been up to no good. You'd think a third-generation soldier would have more discipline.
Not really. To be honest with you. Not really. It's about right for the occasion. Alright, with this, kinda got a good thing going.
Push out into the...
Alright, let's overwrite our bottom save.
harsh world. You
Check stats. Perfect.
are alone, but for a few allies.
And what's next? It's enough to make a man cry. I should get a break. On account of my bad feet, I should be able to complain to someone.
No, that's not gonna work. Not like that. If only I had Domino. With 2 more runes. Come on. Quick, 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 quick. Bitch. Almost. I think if I think maybe I was a little bit too quick that time. But I've got the spirit. Why did he turn around, man? Fuck, man. That guy's such a piece of shit.
So many people.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We did a chat.
They got suspicious after the disappearances in Alba. Now he's here, on fresh hunting grounds.
Yeah, we've heard that shit before. Only two of these bozos left.
Between the flies and the filth, it's getting hard to breathe around here.
Is it? Well, I haven't seen any flies just yet, but if I see any, I'll let you know.
There's a place by the river where there's a gap in the railing, and the current is fast. That's where he takes them.
Mm-hmm. Is that so?
None of it was true. Those terrible things he told the judge about the young man.
Yikes. No, wait, they've all been kidnapped by a smooth criminal. Bada-bum-bum, bada-bum-bum. There you go. All together now. Check stats. Perfect. Overwrite our manual. Now we can rob this guy's boat in peace. Isn't that great? Rewire tool. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna read that pretty well in a second. Read further at your own peril, my friends, for the truth is a dangerous thing. Any inbred highborn or even the luckiest commoner can wind up living in a mighty tower with a fancy title before their name. Those we consider to be made of finer material are in fact just as rough cut as the rest of us, guided by irrational terror and petty grievance. Did Jessamine Coldman deserve our respect? Or did she deserve the knife? Was the former Duke Bearden Citadel a fine ruler, as some say? Well, good readers, that depends on your perspective. Are you the craftsman struggling to profit on your fine cabinets? Or are you the woodsman selling your lumber for the highest price? Maybe again you're the local lawkeeper applying a tax to the woodcutter for the sale of the furniture. Truth is a variable. Consider Emily Caldwin, or the infamous father of Royal Protector Corvo. How did the Empire fare beneath them, good or ill? And now it's Delilah, painter, and some say a cult figure. What will her time as the Empress bring you and me down on the streets? None of us snots living in a palace know anything about the Dust District. Even Lord Corvo, despite being born here. Would we recognise the place now? And would we recognise him? Good question. I'll ask him when I see him. Interesting. It's obviously a way to avoid the main street. Doesn't really seem to matter at this point.
What's going on here?
Oh. Was not expecting that.
Meet Pirate Betty in person. Time to pay the price if you want to live.
Oh no, please!
What's going on here?
Fuck's sake, man, I'm just trying to watch. I am just trying to watch.
I see you've heard the stories about Pirate Betty, about all the terrible things I've done to the fools who refuse to give up some trinket or a bag of coins.
Have mercy! Don't hurt me!
Should I start by cutting off your nose?
Anyone help me!
Or maybe I could sign my name across your forehead with a knife. Use you as a human billboard.
Help! Murderer!
All right, no one's coming. What a bunch of cowards. We'll try it again later.
W scheme. W scheme. Not to knock him out though and rob him.
Who opened this door? Maybe a bug or something.
My aching back. Hurts when I'm standing, hurts to sit. Only time it feels right is after about 3 of them rum things.
Well, that's them all taken care of. Interesting. In that case, should I put them up there? Or do I reckon they might just be fine here, to be honest with you. Here we go.
She sprinkles a powder in their ale. It smells of lemons. And when they start to nod off, she turns out their pockets.
Not too bad then, you know? She could do a lot worse. Could do a lot of worse.
Push out into the harsh.
Wait, what? How the fuck did he die? Is it because he knocked his head against the glass? Doesn't make any sense.
Who opened this door? Maybe wind or something.
Dude, if this doesn't go as smooth as it did last time, I'm gonna be so pissed. Dude, he probably saw the body. That is so annoying.
Who opened this door? Maybe wind or something.
Come on.
This is filthy. Makes a person sick at you.
Does it make a person sick? Are you sure? Never know. Oh, chill, man. Unconscious. 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 Dude. You're taking the piss. A little tumble like that shouldn't kill you.
Who opened this door? Maybe wind or something.
This is filthy.
Can we be for real right now? Like, actually be for real. There's no way you can die now.
She's worried they'll discover she's been cheating them out of a coin. She'll blame it on the deaf boy if it comes to that.
Rip Bozo.
She held the knife to his throat while he begged for his life. And she let him keep it, but not his tongue.
Oh.
Greetings. I provide only the finest service with absolute discretion.
I'm curious about something. I want to test something. I want to test. How does this work? Ah, like that.
Welcome. Obviously, you are someone with refined tastes.
No, that doesn't work the way I hoped it would. In that case, I want my ruin back.
Greetings. I provide only... Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
Sure.
Think about it.
See anything you like?
I do actually.
What a pleasant surprise to see you again. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose.
Indeed not.
Bloodflies are worse here than any district in Kanaka. Let's see. I have some
Let's see if
upgrade
code in the
plans for your
room.
gear.
I don't think there's anything we need here. At all. Yep, nothing we need there.
It was a pleasure to...
Let's have a look at this. In the building directly across from the Royal Conservatory, infested with bloodflies. 424. And then we also have 3 runes. Okay, it's fine. I don't know if there's anything else on this side of the wall of light. It might be that's it, you know. Well, yeah, 70 coins right there. You can obviously go in there and resolve the situation that way.
Who's that?
Where did that come from? Was it up top? Did I get spotted? I didn't get spotted. Was there someone on the other side of the gate? Wall of light, I mean? I don't know, man, maybe. So it looks like there's a way up this way too. This takes us within Witch's Way. Yeah, there's one.
It's good in spells and all that.
I'm not really sure I want to go down there just yet. I kind of want to take the linear path, you know what I mean? Almost went too far with that. Oh, there's wait. Oh. Oh. Bad. I could obviously take a rat form and go through there to get on the other side. That's another pathway we could take. I'm not going to. But it's a potential route. Alright, let's go inside the building. Is this a guard? Hello, guard. Let's get you to bed with your other friends.
She was supposed to look in on the place on her way home, but she's had her eye on a few valuables. Perhaps tonight.
Night is for night. Hear dark passengers coming out. It's coming out, chat. Hear dark passenger. And there's a guy up here. No, stop. Alright, I got him.
Who is fooling around?
Don't worry about it. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. There's a bunch of guards here. Not part of the plan. I don't know why there was a bunch of guards behind the or I don't know why there was a bunch of howlers behind the guardhouse. You guys, I bought you a guest. Guard.
Men worked on the rooftops on a windmill crew. It was almost too easy to stage the accident.
Damn.
He told his sister he'd send Coin home to help her care for their parents. Just one lie among many.
Double damn. Some crazy shit's happening here. Some very crazy shit. Okay, so there's a guard or someone sleeping in there. We will eventually get in there and rob the gaff, you know? Royal Conservatory. It's not part of my plan to turn the wall of light off just yet. Check wind speed. Windmill will only turn with sufficient wind. Danger. High wind may overcharge security systems. See appendix. Wall of light. Ensure gear works are free of debris. Oil mechanism in accordance with schedule. See section 30. Remove nesting animals or vermin such as bird, rats, or blood flies. During emergency, disengage windmill using lever located on maintenance platform. With windmill disengaged, check wooden blades for cracking or loose supports. Wax wooden blades in accordance with schedule. See section 30. Periodically, gears, blades, and other parts must be repaired or replaced as specified in section 10. Yeah. They do have to be replaced. He's right. I'm not turning it off just yet. I want to take care of the guard beneath us first. I don't want him going up, waking up and be like, "Huh, what's going on?" You know what I mean? Oh, hold on. This isn't where I want to be. There we go.
When he can slip away, he spends his nights with two young aristocrats who live near the Grand Palace. He is ashamed, but thrives on their passion.
Nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, I guess he's a religious zealot, so he's been taught to hate himself. We've read that before. Alright. Overseer Ockburn. I should be back within a few days, containing compile information on Brenna Ashworth's activities. Despite the odd letter we received from our oracular sisters in Colorado, it's not like them to issue a proclamation without certainty. But I know I'm right about Ashworth. My gut tells me she's a threat. That said, Bahal is on my priority. This conflict with Paulo could affect our influence in Karnaca for years to come. Rules and restrictions, Vice Overseer Liam Byrne. Give me that. What else have you got in here for me to loot? Perfect. Hell yeah. Money. A pistol under the bed, eh? Understandable. Understandable. Got my door booby trapped. I have no idea. Maybe we would have just woke him up. A map. Oh. Okay, nice, you've already read this. Yep.
Brianna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth has some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible that Ashworth has infiltrated the Oracular Order?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the Oracular Order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
Indeed. Quite so. Quite so. Alright. I think we can go ahead and turn the power off now. I don't think anyone will notice. Save game. We have our foothold in the first area. Oh, almost fell right down to the bomb. Wouldn't have been good for my health. Did not mean to do that, but we're good. We're Gucci. There's a lot of bone charms in this area.
The Royal Conservatory. What do those walls...
Okay, hold on. We're in a pretty bad situation right there. A pretty bad position, I should say. I'm gonna overwrite my manual right here. Alright.
Someone there.
And all the little people who make this great city turn them off. This is the Duke.
Better have a look. Let's have a look around.
A new empress sits on the throne in Dunwall.
The Royal Conservatory. What do those walls hide?
May she reign forever. Mercenary traitors who question her claim to the throne. Morally, treasonous nation.
Wonder who that was.
Cold, gloomy north.
Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure.
I have to sacrifice. Serconus will fight for Delilah to the bitter end.
Come on! I don't have time for games.
Don't you? Alright, we did not get spotted. So, oh good.
But I swear I saw someone.
We're in.
Can't stay hidden forever.
I can. I've got it. Getting off the sentinel. There's a guard up there. What's in here? Just a bunch of rotten stuff. Are they around? Question mark. Turn that shit off. That was risky, but we managed it. Got that shit turned off.
Beatrix, let's leave. Could we really get passage on a ship?
So if I have two,
No mercy!
Okay, that's a lot of guards. That is a lot of guards.
Beatrix, let's leave. Could we really get passage on a ship? What if they find us? You know I'll protect you. Just like when we were kids.
I'll think about it. I promise. This can't be!
What? Where's my pistol?
I have it.
What bad move? No.
I'm gonna kill you in front of your whatever. Don't worry, I'll reunite yours. Alright. Let's lock in. How are we gonna go about this area, chat? There's rather a lot of guards.
I hate this wool. It itches like mad.
Okay. Locked. Where can I put this body? But anyone finding it?
So if I have two, and I give him one, I still gives me one. Then if I eat
Oh, no, no, no. I guess here we'll have to do for now.
Who's there? No, you.
I thought I could maybe do something right there, but nope. Could not. However, we know we can grab that one guard at least.
what would give for a...
No, let me test. Let me try something. Hell yeah. W kidnap. Oh, up there. Try to put that other body. We'll put them together. It'll be nice and romantic. There you go.
He takes a few coins from the offering bowl every day.
They'll be with us here.
He forces the new recruit to shine his boots and wash out his socks and underthings. If it's not done to perfection, he gives the man a beating.
Hmm. That's what I do too. And then we make out passionately afterwards. It's really cool.
Is someone there?
Some of you have questioned the stricter mind.
Fuck's sake, man. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't quick save? Ay, ay, ay. Dude, what are you doing? I'll stumble. I guess I can't. Unfortunately. Oh well. Boop.
He told the landlord that members of the military don't have to pay rent anymore. Said it was a new order, straight from the Empress. When they see him coming, they avert their eyes and tremble. In truth, this is why he loves the Abbey.
Ah. That's so. Is that so? Stats. Right, perfect.
People of Karnaka, this is the Duke. Some of you questioned
Who's there?
the new taxes being levied by the Grand Circonian Guard. Let me answer all of this rousing at once. Disloyalty and sedition will not tolerate. What the?
Well, that was awkward. There's a hell of a lot of guards here. Hell of a lot of guards. And just like that, we've regained the high ground.
This is the Duke. Some of you have questioned the stricter mind tax and the new taxes levied.
Oh, bone shot? What is this? Useless is what it is.
By the Grand Circonian Guard. Let me answer all of this rousing at once. Disloyalty and sedition will not be tolerated. Hatred. A man who won't stop until he has turned every bit of this land silver into shiny coin. I asked him to double the number of mine workers, and he did it. No questions, no complaints. Karnaka needed miners, and he produced them. Out of thin air. That's the Circonian spirit. That's what we need.
L mining propaganda. Am I right, chat? Am I right? Eh? There's way too many guards right there. Huh? If only I had Domino. Oh? Hi. I'm glad I quick saved. Oh. Insane. I'm surprised I made that. Come on. You can go in here, I'll let you.
He's friendly with the woman in charge of the manifests. When a shipment is due, he can take what he wants before it ever makes it onto some trader's ledger.
W. And this is also new. The situation inside the Batista district continues to deteriorate at a rapid pace. Not long ago, the area prospered under the watchful eyes of mining operations owner Aramis Stilton, but the well-liked workers' advocate disappeared 3 years ago under suspicious circumstances, and since then the entire district has been afflicted by an increasingly foul air and gang violence. A functionary from the Grand Circonian Guard admitted that the group has essentially abandoned the area. It's simply too dangerous, he said, of the crime inside what is now commonly called the Dust District. The overseers and the damn howlers fight for control on the streets with skirmishes every day, assassinations, torture, and so forth. After a while, we decided to withdraw and let the two have it out, he said, so they're all up behind a few well-placed walls of light. You wanna know what happened to the night before you? When he says no more payouts and that's that, he says, alright, you got us, and left him alone. Then we paid one of his friends to take him fishing a week later. We're out on the water all day. Real good day, caught a lot of fish. Someone back, his friend gave him a letter from us and ran off. In it, I spotted how the bait he was using all day was bits of his mother. Alice, don't play, you piece of shit. You got 3 days. Blue Georgie. Money. My favorite.
He trades in secrets, and if someone dies because of something he whispers, so be it.
No, it'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes, you just gotta sell some secrets, and if someone dies, that's it. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Should have been better. Bit of a skill issue, really. Bit of a skill issue. They're still pretty much kissing each other down there. Not what I would like to see. Not what I would want to see. If we take control over this building, it'll be a really good staging area. But, we'll see. Blood flies.
She took down the warning posters to see if it was true about blood flies.
What warning posters? What does she mean? What do you mean? Okay. Well, I guess we'll go to a different spot then. I'll put you with these guys. There you go. I know, I'm generous. That was not part of the plan, chat. The plan wasn't to propel myself right into a sight. Alright. How do I do that? Actually, what am I saying? Can I just go up there? Okay. I thought it was just bugging out a little bit and it would propel me up where I wanted to be. Not through the poster. Oh well. Perfect. Perfecto mundo. Not sure what's up there. I think there's 2 bone charms in there. Not sure. I want to see what's up here. We're getting a little bit off topic or off track. Oh, I see. I know where this is. Nowhere of particular interest. It's not right now. Not right now, indeed. I'm trying to gain control of the views here.
Last time I left it open, someone left a hagfish in my jacket pocket.
That's very nice.
Entire shipment of whale oil tanks just gone, taken right from under their noses. Idiots.
Yeah, pretty stupid. Would never happen with anyone else, not with me here. Don't worry, if you need help with that kind of stuff, just let me know. I'll be right there. And I will help with like a protection fee. Nothing to worry about really. Under procedure.
She tossed it in the bay. That precious honeywood violin of his.
What a... How awful. Not his violin. Off and down here. Alright, well, never mind then. I thought she wouldn't turn around. I really did. I thought I would be fine. Alas. Will it be quick here? Hell yeah. And we got this one real quick. And boom.
If a prisoner gets on his nerves, he makes them kill and eat a rat. From whiskers to tail.
Not too bad. Definitely could make them do something worse. That is annoying. Very annoying. No matter.
I assure you, she is little more than a thug in uniform.
Pretty much every guard, Dan. It's just how it goes. Just ask KSI. He's in the thick of it right now. And by it, wow. Let's just say. Splooge. already read that apparently. Alright. So saw everything. That I'll do it for us really. You'll disarm, then we loot. There's a song for you guys. 3 feet away. Sing it. Sing along, guys.
Look at you, making your way across this shuddering city. Brianna Ashworth would have been miserable as a member of high society, forced to wed some bloated banker. Her only moments of real freedom, getting drunk at fancy balls, and slipping away to couple with strangers. It would have ended in an unhappy marriage and a late-night plunge into an icy river. But just before Mother and Father married her off, so many years ago, she found Delilah instead. It was all highways and graveyards after that, never looking back. Vice Overseer Byrne is an ambitious man, but he believes in the Abbey's mission, protecting the good people of the Empire against the likes of us. You know he'd be happier deep down if this ended with Brianna Ashworth's head on a spike. Maybe yours as well.
Yeah. That's how religious types tend to go. I'm just making sure I absolutely want Domino. Yeah. I think I do. And I'm gonna boop boop. And we'll do another save game. Perfect. Perfect indeed. Does this open? Does not. It does not. Right, where are these witches? Oh shit.
Here, my mistress. I'm your devoted servant. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, what if I... That works. You gotta be kidding me. That did not work the way I wanted it to that time, unfortunately. Why is it not working? I don't want to have to waste a sleep dart on it. That worked.
Chris, where am I going to get that? Maybe the incantation will work with just a little muck from the street.
Maybe. Oh, so she spotted me while I was smacking her then. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Not. Alright. Much better. Much better indeed. You can go here.
This one spends her days drunk, and took to the bottle even before she saw her first moon's blood.
You know, sometimes you just want to enjoy a good drink. Or two. Or three. Or four. Or five. You know?
She licked the ichor from her whalebone blade in the sun's first light, tasting the blood of a dozen overseers.
Kinky. Kinky indeed. Oh, that's what she likes. That's what she likes. Apollo, when you received my letter, I went to pack a bag promptly, leave within the hour of reading this, and stop worrying about all that terrible business in Karnaca. Stay with me in Segundo for a month or two, and I'll feed you until you're fat. We'll have an excuse to shop once a week and to get you nice things in larger sizes. You know, I bought doesn't of those fancy rugs from the Reaver's Market. If you'll join me at my tiny manor, we'll put them to good use. This though. Well. I don't think there's anything else here. No. Make our way back then. I guess. Would be prudent. We good? Okay. That'll be a bitch. Out of here. Little shit.
It's nothing.
Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Here you go.
He used to set fires. Now his mind is gone, and he only thinks about nurturing the blood flies.
Got an Ashworth? I'll take it. I bet this is useless for us. Yeah. We may get rid of it. Have we already read this? Hell yeah. I'm certain I saw one of the students at my lecture writing down a combination for my safe. That silver spoon dilettante who wants to make a career as a newspaper journalist. Sneaky fuck, he's chosen a fitting career. And his snobby cousin operates for a black market shop nearby, so it must run in their wealthier family. I'm going to ask Margaret to change the combination to my safe. Well, I guess that never happened. 44. Here we go, chat. Yummy. Open sesame. Hell yeah. W. Huge W. And we still have blood amber to pick up. Yeah. Well, yeah. This was a very profitable course. And there's more. I have no idea how normal people get up here, but not really our problem. You guys have a song for you to sing to. Aren't enough mad for this song it before. Never mind. Alright, with that, I'm gonna visit this place well and good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Interesting. Gotta be kidding me.
You finally know your place.
Yeah, the water gets...
Come on. It looked like the thing was perfectly on top of it. Guess I'll go fuck myself. You said you guys could come back, eh? I didn't. And so you guys could come back. Oh wow. Nearly missed all that shit. There's a lot of guards up there, man. Hell yeah. That was an insanely good glide. Blink would never do that, man. Okay, fine. I have a new assignment for one of your unique talents. I'd like you to retrieve the old Roseboro prototype on display at the Royal Conservatory. It's likely well protected, but I'll double the finder's fee. Bring it back to me at the shop. MV. Shadow Embrace, what is this? Shadow Walk lasts slightly longer. I'm good, man. I'll sacrifice it for the railbone, but not really interesting to me either. To be honest. Not really. What have we got in here, eh? What have we got in here? Not much of interest, I can tell you that much. I have no idea where the actual entrance is. But we're about to find out, I guess.
Pushed out into the harsh world, you are alone, but for a few allies. Those around you cannot see me. I am here and not here when you call to me. I heard a story once of a sailor caught forever in a fog. It traveled with her across all the seas. I am that sailor.
Recognize you? You have a good time while you're in the city, if you can.
Yeah, I'll try.
Your face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
Fuck the Grand Guard.
Not once did they suspect it was her doing. Those school pranks turned dangerous.
You got kids? Cute, but they're always hungry.
They're not cute.
Don't know you, stranger. Bad time to visit Karnaca.
He paid a man to drown his wife. Drowning. He was very particular about that.
Yeah. What an awful, awful, awful person. I just go ahead and grab you. I can't. I go ahead and grab you too. Yep.
He forces the new recruit to shine his boots and wash out his socks and underthings.
Yep, we've heard that one before.
Not done to perfection. He gives the man a beating. They invited him in. How are they to know what he was capable of?
Should have known, man. Should have known. If it was me, I would have known. There's still a lot of guards here. A lot of guards. Fortunately, Domino still isn't strong enough.
There once was a man from old Lampro whose cock was as wee as a minnow. He tugged on it nightly, and ever so slightly, it grew to be large as a nut.
Yeah, enough of that. Enough of that, man.
They invited him in. How are they to know what he was capable of?
Easily. I thought they were to know. That looks like a way in, a question mark? Not tentative way in, at least. Let me get an overall view. Right. Let me start with you. If I can reduce the guards by Mat 2 right here, That would be perfect.
She's thinking she might go back to Crystal. Try life on her uncle's farm again. Or a little fishing vessel of her own.
Maybe.
He's seen some
Yeah, we're
strange
fine.
things, but he only wants to do his job and be left alone.
Uh-huh. Good buddy. Oh. Oh, this is a perfect. Not what I meant to do. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. W Domino. We still don't have any way of regenerating our mana though. Outside of potions and whatnot. Which is unfortunate. It is what it is. Come on. There we go.
He once locked a squad mate in a blood-fly-infested apartment. Out of jealousy. The man died a horrible death.
Damn.
One hand was busy pressing his head into her bosom, while the other was removing the bills from his wallet.
Okay. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see your game. Hell yeah, money. Hell yeah. Obviously I could do that. I'm gonna switch this around. Because I'm definitely use Domino more than anything else. That's a way in. Let's check stats. Alright, I think here's a good opportunity to overwrite another save. So I think that's a way in, let me check. Find out. Let's find out. It is indeed. It's a way over. Locked. 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 Alright, well, we know where this leads to now. So we don't need to... Ow. Don't worry too much about that. So the next thing is... see where this goes. They are not happy. Oh well, not my problem. Or burn the body you're feasting on. Leave nothing behind. One of them dogs are. Interesting. We got a new blueprint, and I want to see if it's the blueprint I think it is. If it is, then hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, you know? Let's find out. Let's find out.
Welcome back.
Your acquaintance didn't make it.
A shame. In that case, I have a proposition for you. Recover the Roseboro prototype for me, and I'll pay you the finder's fee and something extra.
I'll think about it.
Take a look at what I've got for sale while you think. Welcome back. Please, take your time.
It is not what I thought it was. I was hoping it was silent footsteps, but it's not, unfortunately. Not at all. Oh well. I did not mean to do that. But it's whatever. It is whatever. Stuff in the basement, actually. There's a rune in here.
The conservatory. I wanted to visit this place with Wyman.
Oh, he dead. Crossbow bolt. Detection or no? No, played that pretty well. We played that pretty well. Alright. Oh, to that bitch ass dog. And them disgusting ass rats. Alright, so we kinda get the gist of what's going on down there. Maybe. I wonder if I can crouch up to that mask and smash it. No, can't. You've got to hit it from outside of its range. That's fine. It's easily doable. Just wanted to run a test first. I lost my crossbow bolt, but it's whatever. That's the other side of the basement. That's a way up here. Let me get this open. Let's see. Nothing of particular interest right here. There's a bone charm and a rune down there. Okay. Let's figure this out. Let's start from down here. We'll do the basement. And then work our way up.
Push out into the harsh world.
Use cliffside outside office window to get over fence. Drop down and enter basement through delivery door. Special displays on second floor. Enter through security room. Grab Roseboro prototype. Don't forget to disable alarm. Easy money.
But for a few allies.
I thought they were sleeping bolts for a second. I'm see what this bone charm is. Hopefully it's something cool. Door is blocked. No. I can. And I get my bob back. Blade ballet. I don't know if that's useful. Yeah, no, not useful. Not useful at all, unfortunately. Good Ashway. So awfully sorry to tell you this, but there's something each night been nibbling on some info exhibits. The big one out looks like clouds and swine, if you'll pardon my untrained eye. It's them rats in the walls, I sure hope nothing is ruined. I don't know what they like so much about it to come back every night and eat more of it. I was wondering what it's made of, but whatever it is, it's tempting for the little bastards. Glenn, Night Custodian. What are they feeding the rats here, man? Diabolical. What do you read that? We've already read that. Convenient. This is the Central Plaza. And I have no idea where this leads to. But I will find out. This is the Central Plaza. It is not. Okay. Well, I'm not done down here. So we'll ignore that for now.
I'll be down.
Well, I was not expecting us to check underneath, to be honest with you.
That's it. Eat, my darlings.
This is a fine nest, my dears.
Dude, let me under! Fuck's sake, man.
Who's there?
Me.
This is a fine nest, my dears.
Close. But no cigar. We'll put it in the Watermaster room. Right here should be good.
Once a gentle soul, now the magic gives her strength.
And we check. Yeah, we're good.
It's easier each month to hurt others in Delilah's name. And she despairs.
Does she now?
Why am I always the one who has to gather moss under a full moon? Seems like whenever it involves missing sleep.
Hell yeah. But she was saying something. And I kinda wanna listen to what she was saying. To be honest with you.
I told her once, I told her 1,000 times. You have to learn the words and say them just right. Otherwise the spell won't work.
no matter how many goose feathers you've gathered.
Alright, never mind. Never mind. Let's pull it together. Here you go.
Ambergris, grind once, and thrice more stir, bee-sword, boy's blood. I was bewitched by her whisperings, but I am with you again.
Sure. Here we go. Perfect. Alright, well. Let me check stats. I think we're good though. Yep, we are good. We've read all them books, thankfully. 1 second, itch in my ear. Got it. The key to the archive is in the quartermaster office. Well, I already have it, so.
Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
Well, let me grab that first.
After Delilah fell to the assassin Dowd, her magic was lost, and the coven scattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the Isles, all of us who'd been with her at Brigmore and before, we felt the magic return. Others joined. New faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal. Forever. She holds Dunwall, and we've turned to corrupting the oracular order. The Overseers take guidance from their prophetic sisters, and soon we'll influence their dreams and visions.
Will you now? Good. Young indeed. Free money. You'd love to see it. You'd love to see it. Upper level and basement. Let's check for top and bottom of the lift. Ah, well, I see you. Well, never mind. I guess we won't be doing that then. Guess we will not be doing that. I should update my manual. Yeah. I'll check the top. And then
Mistress hears you've been looking at her old journals in the Forbidden Archives. She's going
I get spotted.
to be cross. I only had a bit of a peek. Brianna was busy with something elaborate just before Delilah came to Karnaca. I wanted to know what it was. I'm teasing Tamina. I read it too. Do you think Delilah
done that. I've heard the same stories about Paolo the Howler.
What you've heard about Paolo is not the same. He's a street orphan, full of tricks. But I have faith Delilah could do such a thing.
Coming back, it doesn't seem possible, that's all.
My dear Orlando, some people see doors where you and I only see walls.
Alright, well. What's this bone charm? Yep, I'll take that. It's a pretty good bone charm. This is new. The Great Rat Plague, the spreading death, foreign curse. These are names we give to the disease that bloomed briefly, taking tens of thousands of lives as it spread across Crystal from home to home, town to town, preferring neither rich nor poor. The capital city of Dunmore suffered the most, settled so quickly by both people and rats. Many feared the plague would spread to Serconis, but even beyond the naval blockade effect at the time, several factors kept the sickness from reaching our shores. Based in Serconis, the population of disease-carrying rats was kept in check by bloodflies. The natural enemies, rats are known to feed on bloodfly larvae. Fully mature bloodflies lay their eggs in rats. Second, it is simply true that Serconins are healthier than most. With the best foods, modern constitutionals, and a strong work ethic, we have some immunity to diseases that afflict less vibrant folk. Lastly, mining dust was found on trace amounts in Serconis even during the time of Dunmore's Great Crisis, and that does play a critical role. It's true that the plague was spread by rats, but some natural philosophers now believe that it was also carried on wind currents. As such, we can be thankful that in addition to bringing us wealth from silver, the mines also protected us from the greatest plague in living memory. Well, buddy. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna see what's over here.
Brianna, what happened to Jindosh? I'm told he's a gibbering idiot now.
I don't know, Delilah. Forgive me.
No, my dear. It's a loss. But I doubt he had anything more to give us.
Sokolov was taken away as well.
Who would want that ancient fool? Never mind. How goes the communion? I am hungry to whisper into the ears of the oracular sisters.
My influence grows. Last night, I walked through a dream with one of them, and we drank from a fountain in the town where she was born.
Vice Overseer Burns' suspicions were right.
Which won't affect things.
No. He continued to take her with the lenses. Thicker, thinner, more opaque. It was tiresome to watch. I still have the old lenses and cast-off parts piled in my workshop, but Jindosh finished some time ago. The rest is up to me, learning to use the machine. A tricky thing, touching the void through such a device.
Blood and biscuits. I look forward to using it myself once you're ready.
Will you visit soon?
Perhaps. Dunwall Tower is mostly in hand. The High Overseer won't be a problem anymore. And there's the matter of my own project. I grow more excited with each brushstroke. When I come to Karnaca, we'll drink an ocean of good wine and stay tight as an oiled owl.
I look forward to it.
For now, I need your eyes on the Duke. At least until we have the sisters under control. There's no one else I trust. I'll reach out to you again on the morrow. Farewell.
Goodbye, Delilah, my Empress. It seems rather rude to die here, whoever you were. A corpse? What in the world?
Alright, now I'm fully convinced that the body found stat is just bugged. Because there is not a singular corpse down there. Really? Does that count as detection? By a fucking plant? That's crazy.
It seems rather rude to die here, whoever you were. What in the world?
Yeah, it's a bunch of nonsense, man. Alright. Running out of breath reduces mana before health. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm good off that, man. I'm good off that. You can keep that for yourself. I've set out to craft a new bone charm and hope to have it black and keeping with those of greater power. It will complement the one I've carried since finding it within a mausoleum in Alba. Though dread to meet others touched by the void, summoners beware, for as long as I carry that bone charm, the rats and vermin will turn against them. The new charm, if it works, will shield me against assassins. I'm still working on my protective charm. I've taken Bativian Grey Bone recipe and altered it, using much more burdock root. The instructions were vague and the safeguards it offers are weak. Neither chamomile nor nasturtiums add to the mix, giving the right effect. They perfume the air quite nicely. Feel well protected from unpleasant smells, but not much else. I finally got it. Hellebore, of course. Fermented and reduced over a low flame, it's rare to achieve this effect, as the bone charm turns darkest black. As I wanted, I'm warded against the first bullet or bolt from an assassin's weapon. The initial shot that would fell me, instead changed to blood flies in an instant. Hell yeah. It's a W bone charm right there. Kieran Jindosh loses his smarts in a bold experiment gone wrong. You know him as the grand inventor, the genius of our time. That was before his latest experiment went somehow wrong, leaving the man a blubbering shell of his former self. Scandalous, but true. Servants are gleefully coming forward with stories of the once great inventor, now barely able to navigate from room to room. One woman claims that Jindosh is now unable to determine which way to turn a simple bolt. Everyone knows it's righty-tighty, she said. Another wondered openly whether Jindosh may have been using his people's ideas all along, faking his genius to gain reputation. Allegedly, a cruel employer, sadistic in his dismissal of his staff's basic needs, there is one curious turn in the story. Those closest to the inventor claim that he is now gentle as a lamb. W-chat, we fixed them. The original lenses Jindosh and I devised for the Oraculum were horribly flawed. Rather than focusing energy to the void, the faulty lenses scattered them. My head was filled with noise and the spiritual channel linking me to Delilah's magic was nearly extinguished. I will not cease my efforts until our coven controls the system of the oracular order, but I now know that I proceed at grave risk. The old lenses could have been my ruin. They are stored in my workshop for now, but must be destroyed.
If I can sabotage Ashworth's communion device, she'll be powerless.
Indeed she will. But to that end... My effigies of the Oracular Sisters. It's been difficult to create effigies of the Oracular Sisters. They keep to themselves, rarely venturing outside. Impossible to get the hair and nail clippings I need. But I have an idea. If the sisters are linked even beyond death, then I can use the bones of their dead, dug from an abbey graveyard, to attune the Oraculum to the minds of living sisters. It's done. While Delphina and several others brought back a wagon full of coffins, I'll start on new effigies at once. It's their only faint voices, nothing near the connection required to give them dreams. I must adjust the lenses, refine the effigies, sleep with their skulls beneath my blankets for a few nights more. Perhaps interrogate the scarves they use to cover their eyes. Delilah is anxious about my progress, and yet there's not much to tell. I was able to interrupt several oracular sisters in conversation, leaving them momentarily at a loss for words. I'm confident that soon enough I'll be able to make them say whatever I wish. Then I'll have news from my Empress in Dunwall. At last, I held one of the sisters in a trance-like state for an hour. While I was ecstatic, assuming we will control the oracular order. Already read that. Oh. Ooh. Hell yeah. Lot of raw whalebone here. Love to see it.
Anyone here? Show yourself.
I meant nothing to my fine family, beyond an advantageous marriage and years of childbearing. They promised me to a man 3 times my age who wheezed on about our wedding night. But a curious thing happened on the way to the altar, Delilah. From the first time I slipped out of the manor in the dead of night, there was no turning to my cage. Looking at the stars and drinking wine on a...
Bitch. Bitch ass dog.
I meant nothing. My fine family. Beyond an advantageous marriage and years of childbearing. They promised me to a man 3 times my age who wheezed on about our wedding night. Curious thing happened on the way to the altar, Delilah. From the first time I slipped out of the manor in the dead of night, there was no returning to my cage. Looking at the stars and drinking wine, I was free. Instead of seeking overseers for marriage, I visited my father's banker and raced away from my old life. Toward Delilah. Those were the Coven's glory days.
He lost a few bolts, but...
It was coming from... Who's that?
Fuck. Just trying to listen to the audiograph. But these guys are being a nuisance. I just want to listen to the audiograph. Oh, what the hell? I think I should be good. We'll see. Why is she so shocked?
It was coming from here. Let's see.
Wait. Ah. Reaction to it at all. No reaction. Well, no idea what just happened. No clue what just happened there. But let me go back over here and what should I kill that dog and then leave? Probably should, right? Wait. Wait. Okay. Interesting. That one shot the dog for some reason. Not too sure why.
I meant nothing to my fine family, beyond an advantageous marriage and years of childbearing. They promised me to a man 3 times my age who wheezed on about our wedding night. But a curious thing happened on the way to the altar, Delilah. From the first time I slipped out of the manor in the dead of night, there was no returning to my cage. Looking at the stars and drinking wine on a rooftop, I was free. Instead,
Okay, now we're good.
seeing the overseers for marriage, I visited my father's banker and raced away from my old life toward Delilah. Those were the Coven's glory days.
Alright, cool. I actually managed to get to listen to it this time. Without an annoying ass dog interrupting me. Alright. Let's see what's at the bottom then, eh?
Huh?
Dude, can you just get off?
Oh well, never mind.
Oh, no, nothing at the bottom. Nothing at the bottom. Oh, now we know. Knowing. It's half the battle. Surely she's not going to come up here into this room.
Holy crap! Let's have a look around.
I got rid of a dumbass dog. Perfect. Perfect. Oh what? Oh wait, no, we're not gonna be able to do it, unfortunately. She's going back down already. Bye bye. Oh, perfect. Perfect indeed. Wait, is she coming back out? I think she is. Oh no. Oh, we're good. We are good. We have one more rune and one more bone charm to grab. Alright.
Once called Copper Spoon, now arrested the infamous royal protector and ousted his brat daughter to take her throne. Now come and let me bathe in the warm waters of your adoration.
Empress. Strength and freedom.
You're a fool to ignore my warning, Amelia. Who is this addressing me by a false name? Cast her out of the city into the wilds. Or better yet, put her on a ship bound for Pandysia.
Brianna was with Delilah when you were sucking on your mother's tit. This is not a game to them.
Oh, fine. I was just bored.
I miss the days before I sat on the throne. There was always some barrister to torment, or some dock crew to lure into an abandoned warehouse. Those were good times.
Oh, we'll leave them to it. What happens if I... You can't. That is the answer to the question.
What in the world? Try again, coward!
It says it only protects against the first bolt. But apparently it protects against every single bolt.
What in the world?
Mistress Brianna, like you asked, I stored your audiograph recordings in the archive, down in the basement. I tied up around the Oraculum just as you asked. Some of the others were talking about the old lenses you took out of the Oraculum device after the accident, saying you were going to bury them lenses at the bottom of the ocean. Didn't sound right to me, so I just stored them in the FAQ's workshop, in case you find them some use. All my rituals are done, so I'll go prepare your lush thistle tea. I'm grateful for the second chance you've given me. I'm sure over time I'll feel Delilah's presence and learn the magic like my Coven sisters. Please don't cast me out. I'll make you and Empress Delilah proud, I promise. Karina. Delilah, when we can't talk, I write. There are things only you will understand. Daily, I feel my connection to the void growing, and through me your power calls out to those who would join our coven. New faces, new voices. Our bond is stronger than it was at Brigmore, yet you feel so far away. We were together, I could say more, so if I can see beyond the air, into another time or place. You're part of the curtain I never knew was there. Oh Delilah, strange and beautiful whispers are carried on the breeze. I am forever grateful of being your instrument.
An artist of sorts. Bone and skin stretched across canvas, with pigments coaxed from blood and hair. Brianna Ashworth. She is the curator at the Royal Conservatory, but she is something more. She moved to Brigmore Manor with Delilah in the original Coven in the year 1836. A curator by day, hosting aristocrats. But she has many secrets. 16 years ago, it was just Brianna Ashworth and Delilah when they founded the Coven together. There's something she made from whale bones, more powerful than a simple charm. They wanted her to wed that wheezing old man, so she ran away, ran to Delilah. Loyal to Delilah, after death and across all these years. Delilah's arcane bond is strong with this one. Many of the powers manifest in Ashworth. She is a player in a game of power and magic. All the world will change if she does her part. Ashworth comes from old money, but she hates the aristocracy as much as she hates anyone. After Delilah's return, women from all over the Empire felt the pull of Delilah's power, coming to join them in Karnaca. She wants to reach out to them, to the sisters of the oracular order, to whisper into their dreams. Sometimes, she remembers being with Delilah at the old Brigmore Manor, outside Dunwall, in younger days. Her family would have forced her to marry that pig. She ran and never looked back. She has no more secrets to tell.
I bet. Let's get out of here then. To Brenna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. Although we have never met, we share occupations overseeing cultural artifacts and historical oddities. You and Sakonis, and me and Morley. I've heard much about you and have long admired the stories regarding your exhibits. For the matter at hand, I propose an artistic exchange. At the Morley Gallery of History and Sculpture, we have works by many of the greats, including Anton Sokolov himself. Additionally, we have many unearthed items of a much unusual quality, which never failed to amuse and bewilder the public. We would like to broaden our coverage. To that end, would you be interested in exchange? I'm particularly eager to get my hands on some of your own works in your conservatory's collection mechanized fauna. In high hopes, Finley Hayden, curator, Morley Gallery of History and Sculpture. Alright, now we can go. Ominous room for now.
My name is Delilah. I've bested the infamous royal protector and ousted his brat daughter to take her throne. Now come and let me bathe in the warm waters of your adoration.
Fool to ignore my warning, Tia.
Who is this addressing me by a false name? Cast her out of the city into the wilds. Or better yet, put her on a ship bound for Dishonored.
I just wanted your broken whalebone sword. It's not that big a deal. Man, really? There we go. I mean, that got me somewhere, right? Got me away from there, at least. Right. I just need to get up there. Perfect. Never mind. Never mind.
Once called Copper Spoon, now Corvo. My name is Delilah. I've bested the infamous Royal Protector and ousted his brat daughter to take her throne. Now come and let me bathe in the warm waters of your adoration.
The source of our Hey!
That's not gonna work. Not unless I grab the one on top first. And I didn't expect there to be 4 witches there. Which is fortunate.
Once called Copper Spoon, now Corvo. My name is Delilah. I've bested the infamous Royal Protector and ousted his brat daughter to take her throne. Now come and let me bathe.
Now come. Do not come. Chat. You kidnap one.
She's a witch.
Wow, really?
Delilah's strength flows through her, and she revels in her power over the weak.
Would never have guessed that she's a witch.
Fine. I was just bored.
Huh? Where did you just say?
Where
Where did she go?
did she go? Goes. Did it kill her? No. Alright. Yoink. Let's put them both away. Doesn't even cost that much mana, which is not. I was not expecting to be down there. Not in the slightest.
Let's go.
I'll find you, you know.
You won't. That's probably a body found, but whatever. That should look to hell anyway.
That stayed in her village for another month, raising brave hounds and killing those who would slight her.
Yeah.
She visits her stepfather and bullies him into lying with her.
Alright. What's wrong with that? It was loud as hell. It's fine now.
This one lives only for Delilah. She is in ecstasy at the thought of her mistress making the world bow.
Totally normal. Perfectly sane position. There can't be that many more enemies. Or maybe there are. Who knows? Taking care of quite a few of them at this point. Quite a few. Ah, this is where we came up them steps. Alright, not this. We're not going in there yet. We'll work from top to bottom in that floor. For your money, Your patronage. That's fine. You know how that connects. Oh shit. Is it dice or 1? Maybe 2. No, 3. That's fine. There's plenty of cosplay bolts in the game, so you know that works. What did I? No. Ugh. I didn't get a single bolt back this time. Alright. If you say so. Okay, now. There's a bunch of them in there. No matter. I very much doubt those windows open.
That's true and fine. A wise way to look at it. It won't help Lucinda rise any higher in Delilah's favor. I don't like that.
Fuck. That was close. I almost had it. Come on. Turn around, will you? That works. There you go.
Turn up an ambergris. Grind once, and thrice more stir. Beesword, boy's blood. I was bewitched by her
Stop
whispers,
throwing it.
but I am with you again. She licked the ichor from her whalebone blade as sun's first light, tasting the blood of a dozen overseers.
You have enough. You do. Go ahead and give me it. Flammable, huh? That works for me. Oh, we've already read this? We have indeed. Ah, that's part of that floor. This is... Okay, that's new. There's always a cure. The question is, what are you willing to sacrifice to have it? Anton Sokolov spoke those words. Bristol was battling the worst plague in a century. Hospitals were overwhelmed and the citizens panicked. Eventually, a cure was found thanks to the work of Sokolov and Piero Joplin, or Joplin, or whatever. But that cure came at a terrible price. In his quest for a remedy, Sokolov needed infected individuals who were rounded up and given experimental serums so their reactions might be observed. The plague was horrific enough, but these serums brought on dire symptoms of their own. Blood became as if stone in one patient. In another, bones dissolved beneath the skin. A dreadful cries, it is said, when should drive a sane person mad. Still, progress was made according to Sokolov. Alas, it was not enough to test only the sick. For reasons perhaps only a natural philosopher might understand, it was also essential to administer these serums to healthy individuals. Citizens jailed for petty crimes were thrown into cells and injected with Sokolov's experimental serums. Most of these formerly healthy persons perished, of course. Officially, they were all victims of the plague, sacrificed for the cure, and buried in communal graves. Yeah, that is a bit of a, yikes, I guess. No wonder. No wonder indeed. Oh, a silver egg. Very nice. Always wanted a silver egg. Abigail, cherished cousin. Could you get some of his hair in a recent handkerchief? If so, handle them as little as possible and send them to me wrapped in wax paper. Leave the rest to me, and he'll have bad luck the rest of his days. No one should be forced to marry an old oyster like him. Just thinking on his horrid purple lips makes me cringe. You poor little dove. How clever of Uncle Max to finally see the match was no good. Also, I'll send you some ointment for your complexion. Alicia. Well. Oh, hell yeah. Got my sleeping dart back instantly. Very convenient. I'll use that. Thank you very much. Well, well, well. Fret not. Give me that shit. Alright. Come on, get out of here. Okay, now. There's a lot of dead people. Oh, what is this? Damn. Mid as fuck, I'm afraid. Bye bye. What are all the bone charms we have equipped? That can be replaced. That can be replaced. Yeah. Nothing too crazy, I'm afraid. But yeah. Nice. Hey, your bitch ass. Blood flies out of my face. Alright. This is about the floor I want to be on. Kidnapped her. chat. We have plenty of war railbone. I'm gonna do the thing. Sacrifice. Undertaker. We have plenty of this shit. We do not need to hold on to it. As long as this isn't corrupted, we're fine. No, thank you. That was a really bad corruption effect too. Awful, one might even say. Sacrifice. I'm committed to the bit, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and save. So we have to save Scum more. It's not as much, you know? Yeah, that is. Craft 10 bone charms. Don't be corrupted, please. Hell yeah. Let's see how fast we move. Oh wow. We move really fast with this shit now. That's pretty good. We move fast as hell with the bodies. We could just leave them there. For now at least. Or we could take... Oof. Almost fell. Look at that, chat.
She felt her toes in the grass, the morning dew cool and fresh, as she took the overseer down from behind with but one blow to the neck.
Let's have a look at stats. Perfect.
In his ear as he lay dying. A screech so loud and piercing, and so close her lips almost touched him.
Get my sleeping dart back. The domino is so nice. And it barely uses up any mana. It's so good. I don't know if I can grab this shit just yet. Was it still,
What would you and Father advise if you were both here? Sometimes I dream we're all together again.
Was there's still people both downstairs and upstairs. So I don't think there's any way of grabbing that without alerting them. We can certainly try. That worked. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens now. What actually wait, I have an interesting idea. A very interesting idea. What what happens if I domino here with a normal person and then choke out for a normal person? You know what I mean? Taking care of a bitch ass dogs. I think there's only here and maybe one witch left. I'm not sure. There might be more. Who knows? Alright, so for example, what if I do this? And then domino here with you.
Who is this man?
Didn't work. I didn't think it would, but it was, you know, it's worth a shot. It's worth an experiment.
Never mind.
Fuck. I got too greedy with it. I thought it was turned around. Maybe.
Oh well. Just a shadow. Never mind.
What the hell was that? I'm definitely crouched. There's no corpse there. That shit bugged as hell. It's gonna be like 8 bodies. It's gonna be like 10 body detections. And not a single one of them be an actual real detection.
It seems rather rude to die here. Whoever you are. Why not?
I can't wait for the month of nets. Fresh picked is so much better than dried.
Fuck's sake, man. Where the hell are all these people coming from? They were not there when we jumped down.
Better search the place. Well, never mind. It seems rather rude to die here. Whoever you were.
Man, lovely.
So this could be tampered with. Ashworth could be cut off from the void entirely. No more witchcraft.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Throat feels a little scratchy. Maybe some steeped borage and chamomile would do the trick.
Fuck's sake, man. That was such a poor timing for dark vision to run out. Actually, what if I come up here? And then I hit him with boop, boop, boop.
First I gathered them at dawn. What else? No good at all.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know about there. Maybe over here some. Yeah. Right here's good. On the couch together.
She felt her toes in the grass, the morning dew cool and fresh, as she took the overseer down from behind with but one blow to the neck.
Not very cash money. And dies. W. W mana save right there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
The spirit is as black and hungry as the void.
Is it?
She takes delight in slaughter.
You know, sometimes it just be like that. Just be like that, you know? Alright, I think that's the important ones taken care of.
Who is this man turned Jindosh? And what power does he hold over Brianna? Are they lovers?
Perhaps, but that wouldn't give him any power over Brianna. Jindosh is an ally, an agent of the Duke, gifted in the ways of natural philosophy. Together, they've built something that can pierce the void itself.
I've never seen Brianna work with machines. She's always relied on precious bones.
Listen to this conversation and I'm gonna knock these guys out too.
Carved in a room with no light, painted with ash and moon's blood. Not lenses and silver cogs, covered in stinking grease.
This is a special endeavor, important to Delilah. You think no one can harm us, but the Overseers and the Sisters of the Oracular Order are fanatics, dedicated to stopping us from living the lives we want.
So why use their own machinery? These music boxes, even when torn apart, they'll bring us bad luck. I don't like it.
Jindosh and Brianna know what they're doing. Their collaboration is unusual, but it pleases Delilah, and it's Brianna's obsession.
So it is then. Let's hope that cursed mechanism doesn't pull us all into the void.
Alright. Heard their conversation. We can be off.
She loves the sunrise.
Does she now?
Quiet moments while the sky is wild and red, before the dreariness of the day sets in.
Alright, I think the best way of doing this is... Oop. That? Did I... How, what? Why did he die? Are you sleeping darts? I am so confused. That makes no sense. Not a single bit of sense. Alright, let me try it like... I have no idea why they're dying. Not a singular clue. But they're gonna be like that. And I'm just gonna loot this floor. And make our way down to the bottom floor. To be honest though, we still have these two things to look at. Already read that shit. Not really that important to us. Alright, what's in here? Already read that. Already read that. All of you. If you share my loyalty to Delilah and to our coven, heed my words. Again, I was haunted by nightmares about the Oraculum. The original lenses Jindosh used in the device nearly ruined me. I felt Delilah's magic flicker, and the flame she rekindled in me almost went dark. Like it did after Brigmore, 15 years ago. Fear of an accident like that would cost me everything. My connection to the void, the magic itself. You cannot afford any more mistakes. I will still leave the discarded lenses in my workshop and have them destroyed. Remember that Delilah is relying on my efforts and the Oraculum is attuned to me alone. Do not interfere with the device, only I have a chance to control the Oracular Sisters. Brianna. Sure, buddy.
So this could be tampered with. Ashworth could be cut off from the void entirely. No more witchcraft.
Indeed. Alrighty. How do I... Oh, I think I know how to get in there. Security room key needed. Alright, if you say so. I'm sure I'll figure out where the key is somehow or another. Oh shit. Perfect. That helped a lot, actually. You've already read this? Oh. Yeah. It would appear so. Triggered housing. I don't think that's what I'm looking for, to be honest. Alright, let me have a look over here. And as long as I get an angle on them, I will link them together. And we'll make a distraction. Alright. Okay. They just TP'd in there, which isn't what I wanted. Like at all, really. Is this before or after I dominate them? Or... Alright, perfect. They are both dominated.
Nothing here. It was coming. Let's have a look around. Let's see.
Unconscious. You dead or no? No. Perfect. Perfect. We have free room at the floor now, I think.
She plucked the eyes from 3 gray gulls and smeared blood and feathers in her hair.
Did she now? Is he alive? No, he's not. He's not alive. Alright, let's go put him in the room here, in the room over here. There you go. Set an alarm to wake them up and it's time for them to get up. Did I use... No, I didn't. Right, put you with different bodies. Man, we are as human with this perk. Or this bone charm. It's beautiful. There you go. Night. Alright, let's have a look. Have a look down here. See if we got everything. I don't think we did. I wonder if he shot himself. Well, luckily I realized what they were almost a little bit too late. Like something was crawling on my hand. Smacked, but there's nothing there. The hell aren't I? Right, I think with that's everything on this floor. I'm assuming then security key is in there somewhere. But I don't think it's necessary. Stats. And we are in. Obviously we could have used mana to get in here. But it's not really necessary. It's really not. Because we have grenades downstairs. So. Okay. We need to rewire it then. Which is great because there's also a rewire kit downstairs too. Oh. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Now let me get my shit back. Rewire tool and a grenade. Dude, what the hell are you doing? Chill. Alright, stats. Beautiful. Override.
Now to activate it and sever Ashworth's connection to the void. All that's left to do is hit the switch, and Ashworth should be powerless.
do now? I'm ruined. Feel
Should have thought about that before.
things I could do. The touch of the void. Delilah. It was everything I had. It seems rather rude to die here. You're not. Father Kevin! Oh, Delilah. I won't let her do.
Seems like she still has.
Give up, child.
Seems like she still has void powers, but we're fine. I also didn't mean to grab her. It was a little bit of a misinput, one could say.
What will I do now? I'm ruined. Feeling the things I could do. The touch of the void.
A little bit buggy, the dark vision on this match. Flashes quite a bit, but we're fine.
Please, no. Please, no. Leave me alone. You've ruined me. Leave me alone. You've ruined me. Leave me alone.
See it again.
You've ruined me.
Again.
I'm a threat to you now. To anyone. Leave me alone. You've ruined me.
16 years ago, it was just Brianna Ashworth and Delilah when they founded the Covenant.
Alright, nothing new. Nothing new. Alright, what's in here? Hell yeah. I don't know where the security key was, but I guess that's fine. I'm actually gonna do another manual save right here too. Hello, Delilah.
As if you could ever hide your face from me, Emily. Little Black Sparrow, free from your cage at last.
It's done. Brianna Ashworth is no longer a witch.
You villain! You don't even know what you've done. A great bloom wilts and fades from the world.
Delilah, I will take apart everything you've built until I have what's mine.
Oh, Brianna. I don't believe we will speak again. The thought of seeing you reduced to such a pale, sad thing. It's too much to bear. I hate you for this, child.
Womp womp.
I'm not only going to restore things to the way they were, I'm going to make them better.
Yeah, fuck you, Delilah. We'll leave that one tentacle intact upstairs. Should be fine, right? Boop. We definitely don't have all the money, but as long as we have most of it, as I always say, that's fine. Which I think we do have most of it. Done a pretty good job. Unfortunately, the bone charms were a little bit arse, but you know, that's just the way it is.
What a pleasant surprise. Welcome back. I see you found the prototype.
Your acquaintance didn't make it.
It is a risky line of work, I'm afraid, but let's not dwell. I expect you'll be interested in payment. First your finder's fee, of course, and if you like, I can draw up some schematics based on the prototype, something you can use to modify your tools. And as a token of my appreciation, a discount at the shop.
A little bit too late for that, but okay. Already bought the shit.
Welcome back. Please, take your time.
Yeah, whatever. Man. We could have saved some money buying the rune and stuff. A little bit too late for that now. I wonder if it also...
This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
I don't know. Oh, there's a masterworks, apparently.
I look forward to the day when I can reopen my gallery.
Yeah, well...
It was a pleasure to serve you.
I'm good. Off of all that shit. Ow. No matter. Wait, is that a health pot? It is. Perfect. Alright. Another manual save. And let's leave.
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Emily, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
Isn't that a requirement for citizenship?
What I've got to say is not a joke. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit. Which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now. But I felt like you should know. There are things I regret.
All right, Megan. Thank you for opening up. If only a little.
I'm starting to feel like you deserve it. Are you ready to leave now?
Yep, I am.
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the Dreadful Whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.
Huh. Full body detectors. Still more than I'd like, but... Got most of them up. 7 out of 9 bone charms. What? But there's no... There's no other bone charms in the world. What? I am so confused. We'll have to look into that. But first... Shrewd negotiations. Got the best price for the Roseboro prototype. I don't even know how you'd fail that. Parley with Delilah. Yep. Witch No More. Spying Overseers and Black Market Heist. Alright, we got it all. Now, the only problem is... Where's the other 2 bone charms? Apparently you need to use a stun man to knock it out, and then you can get the bone charms. But let's have a little look.
For several years.
No. I'll look at you in a second. Let's see if this is true, if this works. I hope it does. Let's find out. Turn that off. Don't need that on. Wee. Wee. Alright. Oh. Fine, whatever. Let's see if this works.
I'm no threat to you now. To anyone.
Oh, hell yeah. Pickle beasts and bloodfly alchemy. Hell. White wolf hounds fight on your side. That's pretty good, I think. That doesn't really matter to us because we stealth anyway. Would have been great if we didn't blow them stun mines up. Could replenish it right now. Right this very instant. But alas, it's not meant to be. No matter. Let's just take our leave. For real this time. You got all the special actions, all the bone charms, the vast majority of the money. In fact, the final bits of the money is probably in the black market. What the hell?
Not worth it. You can tell he's no good just by looking at his shoes.
These guys woke up.
Disgusting.
Dude, one of them had the sleeping dart on them. Whatever, not my problem. Not my problem. What the fuck? What the hell? Why are they all waking up?
I definitely heard something.
No, you didn't. You definitely didn't hear something.
I'm bored.
Hi, bored. Dude, can you stop? Dude. Dude. Dude, chill. You do not need to be making all that noise. Alright. Let's see. Let's go.
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the Dreadful Whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.
If the whale is so dreadful, why are we going back there? There we go. Perfect. Meet with Anton Sokolov to discuss your next steps before taking the skiff to the Dust District.
For several years, Delilah's been here, getting stronger, turning people against me. Why didn't I see it coming? What was I doing during that time? Pretending to listen at court, ruling through an army of bureaucrats, waiting for the next chance to get free of Dunwall Tower. Well, now I'm free. If only I could go back. Aramis Stilton was once an ally of the Duke, the owner of Karnaka's mines. Stilton lived in a fortified bunker at the heart of the Dust District. No one's seen him for years, since around the time Delilah started making her moves. But whether Stilton's alive or dead, his home holds the key to Delilah's immortality.
Alright. I think good time as any. Manual save right there. While you were resting up, I had the old man drop me off so I could check out the Dust District. I'll meet you there and pass along whatever I learn. Come find me when you're awake. She's gone, eh?
My mind is finally clearing. Now I can return to my work here, helping those who need it the most. What can I say about what you've done for me? Saved me from madness and, worse, from giving in to a life of sadistic brutality. How could I ever repay you for that? Given who you are and what you're in Karnaca to do, I can only say good luck. The city, the country, the empire, everyone is counting on you. I'll send something special for you, by way of courier. I hope it helps.
What's that on my desk? Oh, travel log. I must forget about this shit. I rescued Sokolov. The man spent years serving my family, educating me in both intellectual subjects and bawdy humour. And now a small part of my earn has been repaid. I'm just sorry I can't offer him more comfortable accommodations. A dreadful whale, dank and cramped as it is our home for now. He's been living here with Megan for years, but in his current condition, I wish we could make him more comfortable. I was able to stop Kieran Jindosh. His weaponized mind won't be a threat now. His thoughts scattered and his memories destroyed. By his own device, no less. When Sokolov is feeling better, maybe I'll have an opinion on whether I did the right thing or not by killing Jindosh outright. By not killing Jindosh outright. Anyway, it's a relief to know the last Clockwork soldiers remaining in the Empire are the only ones there will ever be. I dreamed of Delilah Copperspoon. No, this was more than a dream. I was in the void. Somehow Delilah brought me there. I don't know if she was showing me the true path to the fabrication. She spoke of my grandfather, Emperor Yuhorn Jacob Coldman. History says he was a man of honour who served his people, but Delilah showed me all his promises unfulfilled, all those easy lies. And she showed me my mother, Jessamine, as I never imagined her, spoiled and petty, entitled. And finally, a great injustice. Delilah's mother dying in a debtor's prison. I have so many questions, but how do I sort the truth from the lies? Brenna Ashworth is my next target. Brenna Ashworth, only known by reputation, born to the Dunwall aristocracy. She's a sculptor and a curator at the Royal Conservatory in Karnaca. One of Delilah's lieutenants, maybe her closest confidant. She shared a taste for the occult. While being held captive, Sokolov overheard conversations about a strange device being constructed under Ashworth's supervision. The Oraculum, something more convoluted than clockwork killing machines, but every bit as dangerous, no doubt. I think an after-hours visit to the conservatory will give me all the answers I need. Brenna Ashworth and Delilah were infiltrating the minds of the Sisters of the Oracular Order, altering their visions and influencing their prophecies. I can't imagine what would have become of the Empire if the Abbey had fallen completely into their hands. Thousands of believers being spoon-fed a new brand of religion under the same shiny overseer masks. Does Delilah dream of becoming what's something akin to the outsider? She's angry and twisted enough for that. I left Ashworth stripped of Delilah's magic, cut off from the energies of the void. I hope that sends a message all the way to Dunwall. I'm coming to stop you, Delilah, and it won't matter how powerful a witch you are. I also learned that Ashworth organised some kind of seance for Delilah 3 years ago. I'm getting close to understanding Delilah's immortality, and for that I need to explore the abandoned manor of a certain mine baron, Aramis Stilton. Megan Foster. So I found out Megan Foster worked for Ashworth many years ago. I think Megan knows more than she's saying. What is she holding back? Sometimes she won't meet my eyes, even when she smiles she looks sad. But my gut says I need to trust her, at least for a little while longer. Can't sleep. I tried to think about my father too much, but I'm worried sick. I hope Corvo's gonna be alright. I hope he can't feel the days and weeks passing, not knowing that I'm alive and coming for him. 15 years ago, he was the one to rescue me. We spent our days hidden in the Hound Pit's pub, and I thought I would never see Dunwall Tower again. I remember I was almost happy about it, thinking we would live a life of adventures. I think it helped me deal with my mother's death, as if it wasn't real, as if it was another life. Did we ever read this? We read that bit. We read this. Yeah, we read all of that. I don't know why it was still flashing. No matter. No matter. Got a bit of a loon, aren't you? Anton, that tin I put it was meant for the porthole seals. I see you smeared it all over a canvas. Is that your idea of art? And how will that keep the rain out? Do your painting or whatever it is, but use your own things. Leave my stuff alone, I'm trying to run a ship here. Also, your snoring is dreadful. Can't you pop up your pillow? You're always bragging about some old thing you invented. Well, invent something for that, why don't you? Megan. I don't think there's anything down here of interest. No. I could go in there. But where's the fun in that? When I could go everywhere else first.
So our young friend is headed into the Dust District. Nobody lives there unless they don't have a choice. And people like Emily don't even visit. According to Sokolov, she'll be trying to get into Aramis Stilton's house. Not easy. I've tried. Stilton was a friend. Even as a mine owner, he was a good man who came up from working people and never forgot it. I went looking for him the night he disappeared, but the house was swarming with the Grand Guard. I showed them what I was worth, but it cost me. I'll live to see that score settled.
Sure. Sure. Anything else of interest before we speak to Sokolov and move on? I don't think so. Nothing in the ocean. Alright. Let's speak to him then.
Megan is out in the city. I'll explain.
Eat all the food again.
Yes. I never expected to feel so tired. I came to Karnaca for the food and the clean air. Now this.
With Ashworth eliminated, that should hamper Delilah's plans.
Yeah.
Visiting the Royal Conservatory.
But you've had this? Yeah, we have.
Got us closer to understanding Delilah's secret. Now for the next step.
What have you had this too? Nice. Oh yeah.
Aramis Stilton's home looks more like a bunker than a mansion. The Dust District. I've read about the winds coming through the cleft in Shindaray Peak, how the city uses it for windmills and mining operations.
That's everything. In the middle of painting Emily, I guess.
I'm going
Emily, it's true I don't tinker with mechanical devices much anymore, but unless they will just be useless just yet. Behold, I have fashioned a little contrivance for you using only parts gathered from this wretched vessel. Yes, alright, a few bits were currently in use, but I assure you none were involved in keeping us afloat. Say nothing to Megan, as her disposition needs no further souring. In any case, maybe this device serve you well. Sokolov.
So long.
That's convenient. Okay, apparently that's new. Let's have a little look. I smile as I write this, but I know others will read it when I'm gone to the void. Or perhaps as I languish in a prison cell somewhere. Fine then, read away. I'll laugh, if it is in your nature, at my foolishness and my aching joints. So please you to know that even walking is a chore, but I'm too proud to use a cane. I can hear my bones protest with every step, a most unpleasant grinding noise that follows me wherever I go. Is it amusing to know that my eyes can barely see this page, or that my hand trembles as I hold the pen? Then laugh. Yes, the once great Sokolov is now just a tired old bag of bones. My meals are brought to me. Soon someone will have to hold the spoon lest I starve. I find it nearly impossible to paint, and even more difficult to urinate, so laugh. But then pause and eagerly take a moment to realize this. The same fate awaits you, my friend. Should you be smart enough and lucky enough to live as long as I have. Damn. Rip Anton. Rip Anton indeed. Alright, let's start the briefing.
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton lived in a bunker kept secure by a fancy lock made by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first. Through a ruin created by the Duke, where my father grew up.
Megan had an intriguing idea. Paolo is leader of the Howlers. He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed, and of course, Byrne wants Paolo dead too. Both groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy, and they'll treat you like family.
You think they'll help me get into Aramis Stilton's home?
I'm pretty sure that will work.
Seeing this place and these people, I can feel my perspective changing. How will I be different after this?
Anything more over here? Obviously got the two things right there. But
The Vice Overseer for Karnaca, Liam Byrne.
hold on. Speak to this guy a few times before he becomes a mission thing.
Megan left a note for you. She's going to meet you, where was it? Oh, somewhere. I'm sure you'll find her. Make your way to the skiff when you want to start. We've hurt the Duke's people, but if we can't unravel Delilah's mysteries, it won't matter in the slightest. Do be careful. I have 8 or 9 children running around the Isles, but you've given me more than they ever did.
Alright. Even if he had more to say, it's going to be very generic. Do you want to go to the thing now? So let's hit this up.
Paolo's not that old, but there's so much living written into the lines of his face.
Alright. Let's go.
Ah, I see you have secrets I never suspected.
Hmm. Save game. And then let's head off to the next mission.
Inventor,
Let's go.
and philanderer, famous throughout the Isle.
You must travel through the Dust District to Aramis Stilton's Manor, which contains more of Delilah's secrets. Vice Overseer Byrne and his religious followers are at war with Paolo, lead up the Howler gang. Either Byrne or Paolo will aid you. For a favour.
Who was the man I'm after? Aramis Stilton?
An ally to the old Duke, loyal and smart. Stilton helped build modern Karnaca with those silver mines. Started as a miner and worked his way up until he was a prince of industry. But now the new Duke drives the mine crews night and day. Dust falls non-stop onto the district. What was once prosperous is now in ruins.
I suppose the Duke doesn't care, as long as he sips from silver cups.
And what are the cups at Dunwall Tower made from, Empress? In any case, you'll have to pass through the Dust District to reach Stilton's home. Maybe he's still in there, or maybe he's dead. Find Megan once you reach the Dust District. She'll tell you more. I'll wait here with this skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale after you finish.
The mines could have been run slower for another generation. Only the Duke's greed caused all the ruin here. Has life been better here under Dunwall's influence? Or are the people worse off for it? Without the Empire, would they have thrown down the Duke?
The people here have never seen the Duke's banquet table. Or yours.
Sokolov wonders now if it was all worth it. Once put forth, some ideas take on a life of their own.
Ah, that person. Anyhow. We will do a manual save. Oh, that doesn't really tell us much, right? Let's have a look. 1 rune, 2, 3, 5. Powers. Domino. So the thing is, we need to get this. So at the end game, we can perfectly invest all our wellbones into runes, right? We have quite a few of them. Obviously, this would be nice. A few passes would be nice. But I think grab these and then max that out, and then we'll get these. If there's still more to go, and then doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter, and this is okay, I guess. I don't think we'll have enough runes to get all that, but whatever. Did I do a manual? I did. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the video here. That's the end of the mission 5. So with that in mind guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps a lot. Follow on Twitch helps even more. Regardless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.